Salutations. Welcome back to I Speak and Not Preach with Joe on this beautiful day as we shall begin by bowing our heads in prayer. O holy God, Heavenly Spirit of Holy, thank you that your name is powerful. At your name, mountains shake and seas roar. At your name, creation sings with joy. At your name, demons flee. At your name, every knee will bow and every tongue shall confess that you are God. In your powerful name, I offer my prayer for breakthrough spiritually, emotionally, God, and financially. Give me assurance that there is no power greater than your name. Work your power in my life through the spirit of holy and the reverence of God. So shall this come to be, and it will be. So shall it be. So shall it be, and it will be. I believe, I declare, I receive, I ask. God bless me, and it will be. Today's good word is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 13, and it says, "Whoever conceals his transgressions will not prosper, but he who confesses and forsakes them will obtain mercy." It's another passage that states that the sins of man and against man will be forgiven, right? But the sins against the holy will not. So it's important for us to omit and confess the things that we've done, not to seek forgiveness from the flesh solely, but to seek forgiveness from the spirit of whomever we might have offended, as well as of God. For if you've offended God's creation, then you have been an offense unto God, whether it was good or bad, whether it was intentional or not. And I'm learning this. So I'm just sharing my discoveries as I'm going along, because I am in discovery and exploration of being closer to God, more aware and more alike. However, it is important to confess if you have done something wrong and not to worry again of the blame or the judgment that is going to come from that. For you are going to be blamed even if you're innocent. Hence, once again, the story of Jesus. So even if you're an innocent man, it doesn't matter. For you're going to be blamed. Even if someone wants to say you've done it, they will say you've done it, whether you have or not, right? But to confess what you've actually done in life is to alleviate the spirit and the soul of what it's carrying and concealing, which are skeletons in your closet, right? Which makes the soul heavy, as well as make the mind and the spirit also very heavy. But through confessing, not only are you able to release, but you're able to accept what you've done and even more what you need to do in order to make it better and or to make you a better rounded individual. So confession isn't always a bad thing. You could confess all things that you have done, good and bad, but it is important to confess who you are, and what you've done. For if you conceal, then unfortunately it leaves you to be exposed. And guess what? No one will hesitate to expose you. When now it leaves you, if you allow exposure to happen, it leaves you even more burdened than if you would have confessed your own truth. So, God delights in the truth. Don't be afraid of the truth, and don't be afraid to confess your truth. For it may cause others to look at you and even shame you. But guess what? Ultimately, shame will be upon them, right? For they will be judged as they are judging you and be held to the very scales and merit as you are. Difference is you've accepted yours and you stood for who you are and even more for what you've done and confessed and hoping, I hope you're looking for forgiveness. But otherwise, don't ever allow someone to shame you into not confessing good and or bad, because you may confess that you've been a righteous soul that has helped many and received nothing in return. That's still a confession. So don't be afraid to unburden your soul and speak of who you are and even more what you've experienced, for that's the journey of life, is to share. So don't be afraid to share. Otherwise, I speak and not preach. Hopefully, I made it make sense and it is helpful to, even if it's only one soul. Um, Again, thank you for allowing me to share with you this day. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Goodbye, Corinne, says the good Lord. And again, thank you. Salvation and redemption is a choice if you choose. Thank you again.